Hello viewers of the National TV, welcome to English Club on TV program. Today's debate, we have two groups discussing on how young people or teenagers struggle for freedom to make their own choices and decisions in their daily activities. I give the floor to Mr. Didier Nimhaye to lead the conversation. Welcome.
Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Nimhaye Didier. I'm a student at International University of Equator. I'm doing business. Today, we are going to debate on a topic related to youth independence. We have been hearing that young people strive for their own freedom to make choices, decisions in their daily activities. So today, we are going to be debating on a topic related to that matter. The topic goes as follows. Is it helpful for young people to be totally independent? So that's the topic. But before we go deep into it, let me give a chance the wonderful guests to present themselves. Sir, what's your name?
My name is Eugene Mungere. I'm from International University of Equator. Okay. I'm doing business administration. I'm also a production manager in youth development company.
Wow.
I'm happy to be here today.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Gadinyo Mukunzi, but most people call me Gad Brighton. I'm an artist. I'm a founder and CEO of Light Advertising Company. I'm also a script writer and stage director in the Shakespearean Theatre Group at American Corner of Kinindo. So it's an honor for me to be here in this debate.
Wow. Welcome, Mr. Brighton. Good to have you here. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. My name is Simon Albert Perez. I am a student at International University of Equator. I'm doing finance and banking. I'm also an actor in Shakespearean Theatre Group at the American Corner, Kinindo. Wow. I'm honored to be with you in this debate. Thank you.
Welcome, Mr. Perez.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Ketimana Graciela Diola. Okay. I recently graduated from high school at École Indépendante. I am a member of the English Club at American Corner of Kinindo. I am honored to be here.
Wow. Welcome, Ms. Graciela. It's good to have you here too. So you have heard the names of the guests. So now, the topic. Is it helpful for young people to be totally independent? We are going to hear from them what they have to say and inspire us in that topic. So, sir, you say that it's helpful for young people to be totally independent. Give us more clarification on why you stand there.
So, as far as I'm concerned, being independent at that age is something helpful.
Okay.
But let me tell you a little bit the meaning of being independent. It's just having the right to do what you see is right, and then do it in the way you see is right. But also is the fact of not being influenced by the thought of others, have the right to express your opinions and make decisions for your own.
Okay.
So there is a mindset that at that age, everyone has a bad mood. The teenagers have bad moods, but it's not so. Instead, it is the occasion where a young person has the chance to develop his talents, to go and experience new things outside, and then apply those things in life and help him to develop or to shape his future.
Oh.
So that's why I agree at 100% that that independence is something very important. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, to add value to what my colleague has been saying, so it's very important for a young person to be totally independent. So we've been seeing that some parents are forcing their children to study what they don't like. Suppose that your father is a doctor and he wants you to study something and become a doctor like him. So this is really is not very important for the child. So you have to let the child decide what's the faculty, what's the institute to go and study. Don't let your child or your girl or your boy to study what you studied. No, you have to let him or her, study what he likes, to make choices. Also, at a young age, is good, better to manage, to see how you can manage, how you can save your money. It's not really a big issue for letting you rely on your parents at everything, clothing, everything, food. So really, you have to be independent at young age so that you can really grow this mind and really become mature enough in your future.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Brighton, for your points. So now, let me give a chance to the opposing side to also give their points on why they think that it's not good to be totally independent as a young person. Sir, Mr. Perez, give us your points, please.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
What I can say is that being independent at younger age is not something good at all. Why do I say that? Because at that age, because you need guidance. Because when you are young, you need elders to help you so that you can do something great in your future. I know when you are young is the time when you discover your talents, and you think that you can do everything by your own. But that's the time you really need guidance, counseling from your parents so that they can help you to be mature enough and handle the challenges that we face in this life. That is why there is a saying that say that children, they are not good listeners to their elders, but they have never failed to be a good to imitate them.
Okay.
What do I mean by that? That means that you may listen, but you may not get some of the things they say. But at least the most you be with them, many times you be with them, what you do, you find yourself imitating your elders. And as they say that we learn from the history to make the bright future. The history, you have never seen it, but you can see the history through your parents because they have experience. They help you. Then through that, you're going to be a good, a successful, a responsible adult after that age of teenagers and juveniles. So that's why I say that being independent at that age of 18 up to 25, when you are still a juvenile or teenager, is not something good at all. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you for your points, Mr. Perez.
Just to add value to what he has said, I do not think that to be independent at a younger age is something good, because they are still young. They are not mature enough to handle responsibilities of life. Since there aren't enough jobs here in Africa, or if particularly here in Burundi, girls will go for prostitute. Young men will get drunk, take drugs. They do not have the wisdom. They are not wise. Most of them just follow their friends, the examples that their peers give them. So I do not really think they still have to wait to be more wise, to get more wisdom, to get more knowledge about life, about the responsibilities, about how to handle them. They have to follow the examples of their elders, because they have had this age, they have been through that, so they can give them wisdom, counseling, and advices. That's what I think so.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Christian. It's good to hear from you. So now you've heard the points, but we have more things to hear on this topic. Anything to add, sir?
Let me add something.
Okay.
I've got some points from you, and you've been saying that we have to imitate our elders, I don't know, our parents. Do you think all our elders are doing something good, or they don't do mistakes? That's bullshit. We cannot rely on what they do. We have to be creative and then see. I have to do this thing. This thing is what is right. I cannot imitate everything from my father. He may also fail somewhere. So do I have to fail too? No, I have to correct myself so that I cannot fall in the same failure. You know? And something else you said, we need guidance, or they need guidance. What do you mean by guidance? They need guidance to be guided in their decision, not to force them to leave their decision or to break their decision, but help them, because they have the encourage them, love them, and say, my child, you are doing something good. Let me help you on what you are doing. But the problem nowadays, the parents are applying dictatorship in their families. They are not considering the views of their children. They just say, you have to abide by this rule. You have to do this and this. So that's not, that's not the sign of manhood. You have to know that, give the freedom for your child from doing what is right, but also support him in what he's doing, but not prevent him from doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
Just that. Thank you.
What do you say about this point?
I think you not get me very well, because I said parents are there to guide you, to give you advice, to support you, to help you, not to dominate over you, because you are a teenager. You have wisdom, but it's not enough. You need to be helped. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about dominating, saying like you have to do this and this. They help you. Assume you have a talent. Assume you have a talent. Let me finish. Assume you have a talent that you need to develop.
When will you be able to be responsible and then take care of yourself? If you are not able to take care of yourself at this age, tell me.
At the age of 25.
25,
let me tell you.
You suggest 25.
Yeah, 25.
Let me tell you.
But before that, you need your parents to first help you, through what you're doing. They're not doing things for you. They're just helping you, supporting you.
Yeah.
Assume like you are a musician, but you're a musician. You have that talent, but you cannot do that alone. You can do it. You have that talent, but you need someone, because the world it has many things that you don't know. You only have that talent, but you need someone to help you to reach out that objective that you have.
Okay,
you cannot do things alone. That's what I'm trying to mean.
We've been just watching, we've been just seeing many people just from rich families. They expect that the parents can buy, they can provide everything for them, clothing, transport fees, everything from them. So really, this creates something that is not creativity. So because at a young age, you have to do what? You have to depend on yourself. You don't need to rely on your parents. You have to fly on your own wings. Because
I
here...
have a question. How can you be independent when you do not have money?
Yeah, it's not a problem of money. It's a problem of creativity. Because if your parents have such the money and are really rich, that's not your money exactly. You have to look for your own money. Because if you are in a rich family and you expect that your parents are the ones to provide everything for you, that's not good. Because you find yourself at 80 age and you find that you've done nothing. So you wait everything from your parents.
You can learn from your parents. They can give you that money and you can learn how to invest it, how to make the most of it. It depends on your wisdom, on the knowledge you have, not on... When you're still young, you still need guidance.
Still need... I'm still asking you this question. When do you think you will be mature enough to take care of yourself?
I told you after that age of 25.
So
25.
All those who are 25 old,
they should be. They should be,
but they are
mature
not.
enough
but
to
they are
take
not.
themselves, to take care of themselves.
They are not.
No.
My friend, don't take one case and then make it general. Let me tell you one thing. A Frenchman said this. Aux ans bien et la valeur n'attend point le nombre des années.
Which means that
it doesn't matter the age you have. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can be someone important.
But in life,
so
you will see that you need experiences.
So what?
Yeah.
Okay, which experiences?
And if your parents has failed in one
then you have to be independent and then go around, be taught by the reality of the world, then be experienced, gain those experiences.
We have to learn from others' experiences.
Do you think your parents are the best ones to learn from only? You need to go and experience, try new things outside. But the problem nowadays, even some parents, they are keeping their child at home. You don't even no, you're not even allowed to get at the gate. You are obliged to live in the house. You leave the house. You stay in the house. You leave the house where they are taking you at school, and then they bring you back. And then
no, I think you're just giving you're just taking some examples of those who are doing that, but you're talking about in general.
In most of cases,
but in most cases,
you will find that delinquent guys, they are from those families where they apply rules and the dictatorship.
Youth delinquents.
Yeah, that is. And let me tell you one thing. You will prevent your child from being independent. Once you get that opportunity to be independent, for one day or 2 days, he overuse that occasion, and then it will be exposing him to the danger.
Yeah,
because
you know what?
You said, this is the scarce opportunity. I'll never get it again. Yeah. Let me overuse it.
Yeah, thank you, Mr.
You think you are helping him?
Yeah, thank you.
Not at all.
Thank you. Let's hear from
yeah, you know what? Yeah. So really being independent is a very good thing for young people, because some parents are limiting their children to some opportunities. Your parents are really saying, okay, you are going to study this, you are going to do this. It means that is the one to provide everything for you. No. For sure, really, when it comes for academic reasons, when you decided to study this and your parents say, no, you are not going to study this. For myself, I'm an artist painter. But when I was in a 4th form and I just said to my parents, I want to study arts, I want to study painting. So my parents refused and say, are you crazy?
Maybe it's
you're going to study and caring for me, and it's my talent. It's my talent. So let's parents really be there to guide you in your talent. Not
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for saying that.
I am saying
they are not deciding.
They are not deciding. They are on your point.
Thank you for saying that.
No,
they are not deciding to be there. They are helping you. They are supporting you. Giving you guidance.
So the question will be, okay, I understand both of you.
Yes,
the question will be, what level of guidance should they have over children?
Yeah, it's not total. It's not total guidance. It's not total guidance.
Thank you.
Because life that you are living in, okay? You are not supposed to live in your house, in your house of your father. You're supposed to rent a house. You rent a house somewhere and you experience life.
Yeah, they insist on the guidance. Like, what's the level the guidance parents should have?
Thank you very much. Yeah. As you know that everyone was born with something inside of him, or her, is born with talent. Then, when parents are there, they are just here to help you to reach out because they want the best for you. I don't think there's any parent who want to see his children his children living bad life, suffering. I don't think so. Every parent needs the best for his child or her child. That's what I think. That's why I say that for them, what they do, they just help you. They support you. They say, go like this. I know you are better in this, but try to go like this. There might be some obstacles here. You face them like this.
So do you know that they can limit you? They can limit you. Suppose that
you are
good at football. You are good at football. Every afternoon you go to the football ground to play, and your parents are saying, no, you are losing time. You should be studying. But it's your talent. So you don't know whether your child will, in the coming years, he will be playing in a famous like Barcelona or...
So you suggest that a parent should let a child try things.
Yeah, try things.
We have not
and really be independent.
Parents should be at their side, of their children. But they are not here to prevent them from doing what they like to do. They even support them. They give them eagles so they can fly. But they are not... They are here to tell you, don't take this road. It is a bad road. It will not... But they are not here to exert dominion over you. They are here to be by your side, to guide you, to give you advices, not to control you, not to put you into a prison.
So you like football and your father likes basketball. So do you think that your father is going to let you go into football?
Will. Yes, Mr. Bright. He will. Mr. Bright, okay, listen. Well, I think we've heard much from both sides, and right now what I want to suggest is this. Like, this topic is interesting, and it's a lifetime topic for young people, because there will always be young people, and the majority of the population of almost most countries is the youth. So my question is this: what kind of solution do you suggest for that kind of matter? Like parents, how should they behave? The youth, how should they behave? Some form of like advice or solution you can provide. Yeah.
Okay, as far as I'm concerned,
Yeah.
Parents and youth, they should cooperate.
Mm.
I mean, parents should set his child or children free, and then but see what he is doing if it is well, but don't apply rules, hard rules or dictatorship.
Okay.
Just know that your children have something good to do, and then they need support, but not to be over-controlled or to be applied on more rules that hurt him. Just give him that responsibility. That when he will be able to know that I'm able. I'm in the when when you someone feels appreciated, he even go beyond expectation.
Okay.
He do something amazing than you can think.
Okay.
That's why I suggest and I advise our parents and my friends, young persons who are listening from us or who are watching us, to be in good collaboration with their parents.
Thank you.
Thank you
sir.
very much.
Thank you for that. A few words, sir, as advice or solution.
Yes, advice or solution for this. Really, parents have to know that children have different talents from their talents.
Okay.
So really, they have to discover talents of their children at young age and really guide them through that talent.
Okay.
So for this, really, we don't need something like parents coming and say, okay, you have to do this or this. Also, it will be better for parents, really, if they are rich. Okay, not let their children, being in their richness, spend money. They never know how. It was just swearing to get it.
Management.
So you have to know that. Also, your child have to struggle so that you can reach where you are. Because whether you got much money, you struggled much to get much money.
Yeah.
But your child is there. Is going to misuse the money.
Okay.
So better let the child be independent, but really help him growing. Whether you send him to a boarding school, they can experience other life, being in a social.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir. Thank you for advice. And the other side as well. Give us some solution or like advice you give to the young people on this kind of the subject we're talking about.
Okay, an advice that I can give to both parents and young men, young teenagers and juvenile is that parents, what they have to do is they don't have to make decision in the place of their children. They should help them to make the best choice in their life. Okay. Not because there are some parents who just think that for me I did this at university, so my child should do that so that he can also get money as I'm doing. But things have changed. We have to give choice so that you help, just get help so that they can do what is right.
Reach what they want.
Reach what they want.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And our sister.
And for me, I think that each parent should take his or her child's hand and guide him or her to the way of life. Parents should listen to their children, to listen to what they like, be interested in their child's life, so they can be friends. Each parent be a friend of his child, so that they can, even the teenagers will be encouraged to listen to them.
Good communication.
Yeah, a good communication.
Okay.
Thank you so much to follow. I'm sure viewers have understood how young people are confused to make their own choices. Thank you so much to follow. Keep watching our programs. See you later. Bye-bye.